Is it true that you're too powerful to be controlled? Rumor has it that your presence effortlessly destroys low vibe energy just by walking into the room, and they are terrified of what you'll do next. This is a collective, timeless reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Starting off, there's quite a lot of crazy energy coming through. I did like an initial poll, and so that's that energy with the three parts, the seven of spades and the four of clubs was crazy because with the three of hearts, you're very like really good in your energy right now. You have like people who love to be around you. You have joy and company, friendship, celebration. But with that seven of spades, it was just like there's so much like untrustworthy energy in the environments that like you're traversing in. Like people are going crazy and there's like theft, there's like untrustfulness, like people are just like, I'm hearing everything is on fire. People are like, what is it called when like things are on fire? People are like drinking out of the fire hose. It's like one of those. I was getting those energies, which is super hilarious. And then with the four of spades, like you're achieving your goals and you're like resting from action. Like it's almost like you went on vacation and then people are like, oh my goodness, where are they? We need them. That's what I'm hearing. It's so freaking hilarious. But there's like a lot of like words in terms of like how you're unstoppable. People are spreading rumors about how like fearful they are because you're growing in power and control. And there's something along the lines of like just wanting to see like something about the universe wants to see your ultimate victory, your supreme power coming through. And so this reading is going to open up all of that, all those messages for you is what I'm hearing. So yeah, starting off with the Four of Wands. Four of Wands, you got harmony, you're stable, you're celebrating. That Three of Hearts is just emphasizing that even more, which is really nice to see. So you're in a really good spirit, really good energy. King of Swords is just you having this like authority about you, okay? You're intelligent, you're rational, you're logic, okay? You're walking in your truth, and everybody else is not walking in their truth. They're walking sideways. I'm hearing they're on the sidelines, is what I'm hearing too. Okay, you're standing like I'm hearing like you're coming through this, like you're opening the door, and people just stop everything that they're doing to look at you, is what I'm hearing. That is so crazy. And then with the Knight of Wands, it's like you're very like action driven, okay? You have like this intense, passionate pursuit about you that you're running through, like you're like on this horse running through the fires, like galloping through the fires with your staff in hand, ready to take on anything. That's the energy that's coming through here, which is so amazing. 1, 12, and 7 might also be of significance too in terms of just the timing of certain things. Maybe these numbers might have some sort of resonance with you as well. But yeah, Five of Pentacles, when people are like not, like when you're missing, people are feeling like the Five of Pentacles, okay? They're going through hardships, they're isolated, they're feeling excluded, okay? Materially, with the material realm, the physical realm is what I'm hearing. Just a lot. People are just feeling like out in the cold when you're missing in action. I'm hearing some of you went on vacation from your work and like people like things are on fire. You're gonna come back to some craziness. That's all I gotta that's all I gotta say. Three of Wands is like you are expanding right now. You might be even expanding on vacation. You might be like, maybe there's more for me aside from just this day-to-day job. Something about this card wants to pop out too. Yeah, you're just building. You're building your pentacles. You're crafting your own pentacles, but you also have this like foresight about you. You're just like able to traverse forward, move forward, explore. You almost like love to just like stand in what is and like see the almost like you're on top of this cliff and you just get to see the expanse land in front of you, and it's like beautiful. It's vast, and you see all the potential in what it can provide you in your future. And in the meantime, while your back is turned, everyone's behind you going crazy, suffering in the cold. You just like, almost like you're kind of just, I'm hearing like you're not paying it no mind. Like you're so stable and secure with who you are as a person that you found peace, is what I'm hearing. Like it's not just happiness that you're chasing. You found peace. You don't need to chase happiness because you're in like this blissful state of just what is. Like there's gonna be good and bad. So you just like living in the yin and yang of it all. What I'm hearing. Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, so even more with that Eight of Pentacle vibe, that was expressing how you're just building your own pentacles, you're crafting your own pentacles. It's because of your mastery, your dedication to your skill, you're focused, okay? You're very like, I'm hearing you're really like, you're spearheading something right now. For some reason, some of you are like, I'm hearing that you're building something big, and I don't know what that is quite yet. You may not necessarily know either at this time, but something along the lines of what you are working on right now is going to be elevating you to the next step, the next level is what I'm hearing. It's almost like you don't know until you open that door, and once you walk through that door into the next room, then you'll know. It's almost like you'll be in shock when it happens, is what I'm hearing. And you wouldn't have known until you had gotten to that point, is what I'm hearing. So keep traversing forward. You're doing big things, is what I'm hearing. Queen of Pentacles. So with that Queen of Pentacles, you know, you're very resourceful. You're very rooted in your energy. It's such an earthy vibe coming from you with all these wands that in like pentacle vibes, like it's almost like earth and water coming together to create this magnificent plant that you've created. Like it's like the seeds of prosperity that you've planted. Like you've planted opportunities here and there with that water and earth energy. It's like very harmonious energy I'm feeling here. But yeah, that Queen of Pentacles. I feel as though also like because you're just like chilling, people are seeing you in this like very like unstoppable way. Like they can't control you, and you're almost like destroying egos in that regard too. It's almost like it's because you're leveling up, and like people are like, oh, this person is a threat, you know? It's just like, ooh, you know? It's like almost like one of their biggest fears has something to do with your power, okay? Your presence, your natural presence. Nine of Swords. So with that Nine of Swords, it's like, yeah, people are overthinking right now. They got nightmares. They have anxiety. Maybe feeling a little guilty. I'm hearing someone try to like sabotage you in some way, had some hidden motives maybe. They're like almost trying to go back from what they said, because when you level up, people are going to be going to you for something, and if they look like a bad, you know, person in that regard of like trying to take something from you, I feel like it's like they're going to come off very deceitful in other people's eyes is what I'm hearing. So they're trying to like hide their motives or like step back a little bit is what I'm getting with that Nine of Swords energy. But yeah, you're destroying their egos, but the next door is ready, is waiting for you, okay? And that's your ultimate victory. Something along the lines of like people are still like spreading these rumors, okay? Even as you traverse forward, but you're not really going to be paying that any mind, because I'm hearing that you're going to be walking into a new room up with people that respect you and really resonate with you as an individual. I'm hearing that it's like almost like a soul tribe energy is what I'm hearing from that. Yeah. Seven of Cups. Yep. You're going to have a lot of options, okay? You're going to have a lot of options in people, projects. Yeah, just a lot of choices coming towards you. Also something to do with like your dreams and aspirations. There's gonna be things that pop up that are gonna tempt you, okay? That you wanted before, but as you traverse forward and you elevate, you might not necessarily need or desire it as much. So it might feel like almost like a daydreamy kind of vibe with that choice, those choices in that come to surface is what I'm hearing. But you have plenty of like, we're also getting confirmation. Yep, confirmation with that Hierophant there. Also High Priestess usually is my confirmation. But I feel as though, yeah, you're getting confirmation to just go in your belief, okay? Choose based on your inner knowing, the guidance of the universe, your spirit guides, those who watch over you. I suppose it's almost like you're going to be getting down to the root of things, to the tradition of things is what I'm hearing. Also getting Taurus energy from that, the Hierophant. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of energy there, but I'm gonna pause here for the next spread. But yeah, it's something crazy is going on in the background. That's all I know. You're destroying egos, all these low vibe egos. New doors are opening up for you. What else am I getting? I'm getting like it's almost like I'm so curious why people are like almost fearful as you're like growing in power and control. maybe it has something to do with your presence, you know? And it's like, yeah, like a very strong presence coming from you right now. Maybe it's taking you a while to just, yeah, taking you a while to get to that point in who you are as a person. Yeah, that's what I was feeling, right? That presence. Yes, that's what I was feeling some sort of different energy shift where it's just like you're reflecting on like you right now. It's like you're so guided in your belief system that it's allowed you to gain wisdom. Yeah, you've been able to complete cycles, you've been able to ascend forward, and yeah, you're growing through all the experiences that you are traversing through. You're much wiser now, and you've been on this like me versus me mentality. You've been able to look at the mirror. I'm hearing that you talk to yourself in the mirror as well through this card. Maybe you also do glamour magic or self talk. You give positive self talk in the mirror, is what I'm hearing. And if you're not, perhaps universe is encouraging you to perhaps take up that sort of practice so that you can continue to elevate your level of self. I'm hearing self-esteem, self-compassion, self-love, self-worth. Something along the lines of your personal growth has been elevating, okay? And you're becoming better than you were yesterday or the day before. And you're competing with you and only yourself right now. Universe is almost like asking you to like keep pushing forward in that energy. Yes, we're getting self-made energies here as well. And yeah, just like almost like trust yourself is what I'm hearing. Keep traversing forward. I'm hearing that there's going to be some levels of self-doubt. There's going to be energies in your midst that are going to try to tempt you from, I'm getting self-sabotage for some reason. Something along the lines of there's going to be energies in your midst that might make you like feel, I'm getting self-negative talk. So whenever you have a moment like that, almost like take time to pause and reflect on what it is you're feeling in that moment and why, and who, what, when, where, why are those instances occurring, and try to just reflect on that so you can like recuperate is what I'm hearing. Yeah, almost like heal yourself, you know? That's what I'm getting there. But yeah, you're going to be overcoming odds, okay? You're going to be creating your own path and building things from nothing. A lot of self-worth. I'm getting Nine of Pentacles from that. With like self-worth, you're independent, you're getting the luxury of life, but you're also getting reward. Ooh, interesting. Mirror, mirror. Facing yourself in others. Yeah, that's what I was hearing. Something along the lines of like self-talk, self-negative talk. It's like this mirror, how you see yourself and how you see others is going to be like a very strong, like almost like very strong, something's there. I can't quite get the message through, but some of you can perhaps resonate with this messaging here. But something along the lines of when you face others, okay, there's gonna be some sort of like you're gonna be almost feeling a sense of you are reflecting, self-reflecting. Okay, let me see. How can I phrase this properly? Okay, so I think what I'm hearing here is whenever you see or experience or interact with specific people, there's going to be lessons that they're teaching you, okay? And you might see yourself in them, or you might see something in them, and that is a lesson to be learned. That's what I'm hearing. It's almost as if, say for instance, you see someone and you feel that they might be like crazy or something like that, or they trigger something within you that is unlike you, or something that you wish not to be is what I'm hearing. Utilize that moment to self-reflect is what I'm hearing, rather than almost like it's almost like self-awareness in that regard. What you see is you, right? So there's a sense of like bondage to the energies that trigger you, and there's something that needs to be released there is what I'm hearing. Okay, so maybe that might resonate for some of you. There's also going to be some sort of like very important choice you'll be making. There's a lot of choices many of you are making, but that Seven of Cups is emphasizing some sense of life-changing decisions that you're going to make. So as you traverse forward, there's going to be some need to let go and surrender to certain things based on the perspective shifts that you are now coming into, right? So there's going to be a lot of transformation and release in that regard. And your next step is going to really matter. Something along the lines of back of the deck energy, false alarm. So there's going to be almost like a moment in time where things are going to get really crazy, really hectic. There's going to be like a lot of unnecessary drama popping up, okay? But overreaction to minor events really won't, is what I'm hearing, like really won't solve much or do really anything to amend the situation. I'm hearing that it's it says much ado about nothing. So really this is a false alarm. Like when things get crazy, okay, don't worry about it. But people are also feeling this when you're not around. Like they're feeling as though when you're missing in action, it's like everything's losing control. It's like they can't handle the situation because you're always in control, and when you're missing in action, it's like they lose control. So there might be instances like that as well. So keep that in mind. But yeah, people genuinely feel that with you, things don't go too haywire, and without it could. So yeah, just keep that in mind. There's gonna be something that's gonna be testing you, some sort of temptation. I was definitely getting that with the choices, like something to do with like, if you have all these choices, there's gonna be almost like, I don't know what it is. I'm almost getting like an idea of shopping. You know, like whenever like shopping, like you might, for instance, like go shopping and you might be like, oh, I want this thing. But then you see something else that you're like, ooh, I also want that, you know? You don't want to have like, what is it called? Like impulse to buy something just because of, you know, the desire, right? There's sort of like lust over that thing, the temptation that that thing gives, right? Because it's like, ooh, like I love candy, but it's like I'm not gonna buy candy all the time. I have to eat like something organic, right? Like organic candy or something like that, so I don't eat bad candy. But then I'm like, no candy ever, right? It's just like kind of like that. So it's like sometimes it's super important to just be like, what are my temptations and how do I like not let them get to me, right? It's like almost like that, you know? Like, oh, not drinking soda, let me drink, you know, a soda that is healthier. Just like, you know, it's like one of those situations. So it's like maybe you can relate to that. But there's going to be temptations, okay? And in those temptations, there is also going to be new opportunities popping up, new possibilities, new pathways opening up. Are getting like this, I'm getting like the full major arcana card. So you're getting like this, you're having this sense of freedom and like new paths. You're getting like this sense of potential coming through for you. And you are highly thought of. People are like, there's like all these rumors about how you can't be stopped, how you're unshakable, how you're unbreakable. And like people are seeing you in this very like highly thought of manner. And it's like they can't say anything bad about you to anybody or it'll come back to bite them. That's what I'm hearing. So it's like, yeah, love, deep affection, and caring. Yeah, people are seeing you in a really good way. Okay, keep traversing forward. You are an ego destroyer. Okay, you are too powerful spiritually, physically, mentally, everything. Okay, ooh, pay attention to your work too. Okay, something to do with that self-made that we got prior. So just keep that in mind as you just traverse forward in your career. Be mindful of just like, you know, how you're feeling, how you're doing, and watch the negative self-talk, okay? Use compassion and always try to elevate yourself and love yourself and show yourself appreciation. I'm hearing that some of you, you might be working, you might get your paycheck, and you might just be like putting it directly to savings, and you never spend anything on yourself. You never go out, you never really do things for yourself. Universe wants you to take time to just celebrate you every now and again, is what I'm hearing as well, so that you can come back feeling recharged. If you don't take PTO, like paid time off, or you don't go out of office on vacation or do much things for yourself, universe is asking you to take a little break when you reach a huge milestone, okay? It's not always about the end goal. It's sometimes just really about that journey that you were on this entire time. So allow yourself to celebrate who you've become and just fall into that, you know? Do a trust fall, okay? Do a trust fall with the universe and just let yourself recover, recuperate so you can start again in a like almost like a refreshed manner. You're not starting over, but it's really just like you just start back up in a very refreshed magnitude is what I'm hearing. So yeah, keep doing your thing. And yeah, do not back down from opposition. Show your strength and your fortitude, okay? Universe wants you to know you're victorious, you're too powerful, and you can't be stopped. So keep doing your thing, okay? An opportunity or windfall. So you're coming into a huge opportunity. Keep going, keep traversing forward, and yeah, no one can stop you. So yeah, these are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it as it helps get the message out to the collective. Until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.